Hi there. How y'all doing today? Thank you for stopping by my channel. And as usual, I have to work on this camera to get it right. Oh, jeepers. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. Nice sunny days that we're having, and I'm enjoying them. As long as I'm in the house with air conditioning. Okay, so I have some things to show you that maybe you hadn't thought about before. And I'm going to tell you, these are Dollar Tree stickers. And if you're like me, you've gone to the dollar store and you've collected a few stickers. You buy them and you think, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're so cute. And I have a few of these bins full of stickers. So how I came to think about using them for my journal, you know when you're a little kid and you're outside playing and they break up into teams to play some kind of a game, maybe baseball, soccer, whatever. Kick the can, but that's telling my age. And you want to get picked on that team so bad. You're like, pick me, pick me, pick me, you know. Well, I have a few favorite stickers that I had put in a drawer right over where I work. And it's a drawer full of thread. And I just kind of lay them there on the thread with the drawer kind of open, a little bit open. And every now and then the stickers fall off and they fall into where I am working, and I pick them up and I go, no, not now. You're not the right size. You're not the right theme. I'll get to you later. And they just keep falling. They keep coming back. And it's like they're saying, pick me, pick me, pick me. You know, and when I'm going through things to decide what I'm going to make, sometimes I go through the stickers and I go, well, not today. No, you're not vintage enough. I am vintage enough, but you are not vintage enough. And so I'm going to have to pass you up. But they are very insistent. They just keep falling on my work and they just keep saying, here I am, look at me. So I got tired of looking at them. And I said, you know what? You're right. I'm going to see what I can do with you. See if I can fit you in my journal some way, make some ephemera. So lo and behold, that's what I've been doing. And I thought I'd share some of my makes with you, the projects that I've made. They're not all complete, but I wanted to just show you how easy it is to incorporate them into your junk journaling. And even if you're not junk journaling, even for gifts. Now, some of these things I'm just going to give for gifts for Christmas and birthdays. People that have everything. They don't need anything you can go buy at the store, but they love your handmade items. I have friends like that, and every time I give them something I handmade, they just appreciate it so much because they're never going to get another one, you know, and it's from your heart. So I think we can do stuff like that even with dollar store stickers. So let me start with my very favorite one and tell you how I did it and what I made it into. Okay, this is my favorite one because I love coffee. And this was a sticker with a coffee cup and this focus on the good thing here and love. And what I did was I made it into a tag. And underneath here, I've layered it with some coffee dyed lace that's kind of textured. And then I put this coffee dyed lace over that. Then I put this trim over that and inked it up. And then I put some trim here. And then I punched out a heart out of coffee dyed paper. And I stole this off of one of the other stickers. And I put that little rose there. And there, I started out with pink cardstock. It's very pale pink, but you wouldn't know it on the front. So then I said, well, what the heck? What am I going to do with this? So then I said, I know, I'll make a folio. I love folios, and this would make a nice little gift. I also went through a lot of my papers. I used to do a lot of scrapbooking, And so I have a lot of scrapbook papers, you know, the 12 by 12s when they were very, very popular and everybody had to have the newest pad out and all of that. So I've got some that have been sitting there for probably 10 years that I haven't used. And I will not throw them out because I want them. I may use them. So this paper is from one of those books. I got out my old papers and I said, well, let's see what I can do with that. And right on this one, it says memories. So, you know. And here's another coffee cup. It says, you make me smile. That's a dollar store sticker. And then I have these stamps. I stamped. These are Christina Hill stamps of Sublime Designs on Etsy. This is her Campbell stamp, her grocery stamp, Galloway coffee stamp. I love these stamps. And it gave me I don't get to use them very often, especially the Campbell kids and the grocery, and I never get to use the coffee. I should use it more often. I know I could, but I just thought it was perfect, and it's perfect with this tag. Now this is just a nice little folio, and I made a scrap paper here, scrap notebook, and I just stamped on a couple of those. And these are some tags that I took out of some collection I had purchased online on Etsy. I couldn't tell you whose they are, but I printed them out. And this one actually has some coffee pot, a little vintage coffee pot, coffee grinder, and a cup. And I just thought that was just really nice, you know. And on the back here, it says memories. And I thought, you know, I have favorite coffees. Like I like the Keurig coffee. And I love Friendly's coffees. I buy them from Amazon. All the flavors are wonderful. So you could write down your favorite coffees, things about my friend came over for coffee. I don't know. You know, things that you could tell your kids later on. Now I put a paper clip in here because I wanted that to flip out. And you can see the notebook here. But to keep that down, so I put the paper clip. So cute, huh? And you could easily slip this into a journal. It's not that bad. You could clip it in somehow, or you could give it as a gift, and you could put a coffee coupon, Dunkin's coffee, gift card for Amazon for some Friendly's coffee. Hint, hint to my family. Okay. And then the next favorite one is this, and this is a dollar store sticker as well as this. Now I'm going to tell you I do mix them up. I don't always stick with what, you know, the paper I take from this one, I take from that one, and I think that's the way you have to do it with this. And this is my happy place. Did not go with this sheet of stickers. So, but it was in one of those and I just decided to do it. So this is just a pocket, and then it's garden theme. So I made double pockets here. Dollar Tree sticker, Dollar Tree sticker, Dollar Tree sticker, Dollar Tree sticker. On this one I put glossy accents, and I had done that quite a while ago. And it kind of made it look cool. I mean, I don't know what the great thing is about it, but it was very dull, I think. And I didn't like that. Some of them are nice and shiny. So, and this one says, cherish yesterday, live for today, dream for tomorrow. I mean, it's nice. And I also wanted to tell you a little tip, give you a little tip. You see how my pocket, I don't know if you can see it, but it's open a little bit, because I really hate putting tags in and you go, and you can hardly get them in. So what I do is I cut the pocket part just a little bigger, like 1/8 of an inch bigger than the actual width that I'm putting it on. I glue it down, and then I stick one of these things in there, like that. Or I'll stick it in this way. What I want to do is kind of shape it so that it goes outward, just like this one. This one is shaped outward as well. You can see, you can look in there. And it's only by 1/8 of an inch that it brings it up and gives it some shape. And then when you go to put your tags in there, and especially if they're 3D, it doesn't get all stuck. You know what I mean? And I added some gold paint around this hat because it was pretty dull. I added some glitter on the flowers, and this is gold, just gold shiny paper that I have, scrapbook paper. And file folder on the back. This is paper that I love. I just did that. And you know, this would be really nice in a journal of memories that I want to remember. My mother had a garden and she loved her garden. And this could be Grandma's garden, you know. There's so many nice things you can do with garden items. So that's another one. And now this one, I really didn't know what I was going to do with this. Because I'm not from Texas, number one. That's the Texas Star. And I'm not a cowboy, number two. And I don't really care for wood. Why I bought this, don't ask me. I don't know. It was just, I grabbed it. Oh, I do know. I was working on a project for a lady and it had cowboy boots in it. That's when I was making dogs. And she's from Texas, so I made her something with a dog and the cowboy boots, but I only needed the cowboy boots. But it was only $1, so I didn't care. It was a whole sheet of cowboy stickers. So I decided, okay, I'm going to try to do something with this because I do like it, and I like this paper. I've had this paper for a long time. It's not fragile or anything. I mean, I haven't had it for 100 years, but they made it look vintage. Okay, so I have some sari silk here, and this fell out onto my work table. Don't ask me where it came from. I do keep a lot of drawers around me. I have drawers everywhere and shelves so that I can just pull stuff and put it down. And then when I'm working, I have a pile of stuff to work from. So it probably was caught in some material somewhere. But there's leaves around here. So I thought this went perfectly. It's just a scrap, and I would just end up throwing it away if I didn't use it. And here is an applique. And here's crocheted doily that I cut in half, and I put the one half here and the other half over there. You know, kind of didn't make it perfectly square or anything. And then I have a little bit of a overlay on a dress with some little flowers, so I took that. Oh, and there is also, there's lace under here, coffee dyed lace that I put over the paper, and that was it. And when you open it up, I made a pocket, and I put a lock here with a little bit of coffee dyed lace, and here's a house. Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. I made a pocket, Dollar Tree. Okay, and what I did with this, because it's a key, I glued it on coffee dyed paper, and I made it so that it opens. So if I wanted to put a password in there, or my phone number, or my address, whatever, I could. It's a nice gift you could give to someone, and they can keep it in their house. They can do whatever they want with it, and put it in a memory book so that they'll know, hey, this was my house. I lived at such and such. My phone number was, and I remember. I remember my phone number from being 8 years old, because we lived in the same house and had the same phone number till I was like 21, I think. And there's a lamp. You could just put a little note, my favorite lamp. It goes into this pocket. So I did, and there's a jar with flowers, you know, a vase of flowers. It's a Dollar Tree sticker, so, but I think it's still cute. And I do like their metal stickers. I have used them before in my journals, and what I do is a lot of times I just gesso them. I get some gesso and paint them up. So there you go. Here's a little gift you can give someone. And then I think this is my favorite one. And this is like a Windows series that Dollar Tree was having. I don't know if they still have them or not. But there was a bunch of Windows stickers. And I love Windows. Let's see if that's the right way. So here's a couple more, and I haven't used them yet. But there they are. And I had taken this, inside the window is Mary Engelbright's picture, and it says the comforter, and you got your little kid leaning on the mama who's quilting. I had one of those books with sayings of Mary Engelbreit. They weren't very big. I mean, really, I didn't have to cut much off. And I had a couple of those. And so I was looking at this window and I thought, wow, those would go really nice in there. And then I have, these are dollar store stickers. And I put some hearts here and flowers. This is a green mossy tissue paper. And I don't know where I got it from, but probably a gift somebody gave me. It was wrapped in. And I love it, so I've kept it. And I just use it in very limited places. I guess you could say I'm hoarding it. Green tissue paper, who knew, you know, I mean, but that's what we do, And here's some little appliques and so on. And then you can see this applique peeking out here. So what I did is I made this into a little journal. And I put, this is old paper that I haven't used in forever. I made some tags out of paper, a digital kit. I can't remember who it's from. And I just put those bows on there. And these pockets go out like my others. And this here, I'm going to give you this print. This is 3D. It's from my own vintage greeting card collection. And I use this in a lot of cards that I send to people. I've got them in bigger sizes, smaller sizes. But I'm going to give you this if you want it for free. It's in my group called Junk Journal Boulevard, and I'll leave the link below. Just like when I gave you the dress, where the heck? The dress, I had another one I want to give you as well. Darn. Let's just show you. The dress pattern, it'll be in that same group if you're already in there. It'll be there by the time you see this video. Okay, I have a second one too, but I don't know where it went to. And I'll probably find it when I'm not looking for it, because that's the way it always happens. Okay, but isn't this paper nice? That was in with this. And I love you. I never knew that was in there. Well, I did, but I didn't pay attention. Okay, and here is Dollar Tree sticker. This is my sticker, and I 3D'd it. So on the sticker that I give you, it'll be a JPEG. You just right-click and save it to your computer. I will have all the parts that you can glue together to make it 3D, okay? You don't have to worry about that. So, and I put coffee dyed paper, and here is another Dollar Tree sticker. I like that. I think it's very nice, and it was 3D, 3 layers or 2 layers with that foam tape that they use. I don't like it all the time. I think they make it too puffy, and that's what makes it look a little cheesy. So I took that off, and this is just a piano page of music like that. There's the other side of it. But I thought, okay, and this is another part of that. Love and cherish. I took that off of there as well. You could put a picture here. This is just a simple little journal. And on the back, this is the paper. The same paper as the front. I didn't put pockets here because I like this. I thought, well, you never know. I might want to put my name and my date, something. Whoever I give it to or whatever I do with it, I'll figure it out, you know. I want to leave that open for them. So, and here's some bows. So you got a pockets here and pockets there. And the little birdies. And the family. Okay, and then here's a couple of journaling cards. Dollar Tree and a heart punch and the word grow. A little bit of lace underneath, coffee dyed lace. This is paper I've had for quite a while. And I know a lot of people love nature. They love the bugs and all the stuff that goes with it. And here's one of those trucks that everybody loves and is so popular. Let's see, I think I had, yeah, I wanted to show you. It came in a sheet like this. I bought a couple of them. So maybe I'll use them. Oh, let's see, where is... Okay, the blue truck. All right, here's the blue truck. Same blue truck, see that? And I made it into just a tag. You can... This is a piece of fabric that I ripped. And I took this from another place. I really didn't want sunflowers because I like the blue. And I thought this trim kind of gave it a fence look, you know. So there's those. And then this was a hard one because I don't usually work with black. That's more modern and I like the vintage. But I liked I had this as an old sticker I had from somewhere. It says bloom, and I said, well, I picked up the colors from the flowers. I did the purple and the creams, the yellows, obviously there. And I made it into a little journal. And here is what I did with the black. Dollar Tree stickers, right here. Dollar Tree sticker. I took the paper. It's the same paper I made it out of. And I had more paper, 2 sheets of it, so I made it into tags. And then this is just trim that's behind there, applique. It says live for today. And butterflies, which I thought was kind of neat. And I put some music paper in here. And this is a tuck spot that I made out of that paper. And I took one of the sunflowers off of the truck stickers, and this Enjoy Life, I think that came from the home stickers, and I just, you know, put some lace behind it. And it actually came out pretty good, I think. I mean, I don't mind putting that in a journal. I think that's cute. It's pretty. Okay, and then here I made a hidden paper clip. Because of the black, I put this butterfly paper that I had for years with black butterflies on there. Because this paper had butterflies, and because of the black here. And I put one of the Dollar Tree stickers with the flower and the tin can, watering pot, which I thought was nice. And that's that. So you can have a paper clip, you can have tags. I mean, it was fun for me to get out all my old papers. I really enjoyed it. And then I just took scraps and the colors that would go together with what I was working with. I put them all together. I glued them all up. I collaged them all up. And I had fun. And I think they came out fine. Good for journals. Okay. So now I have one more thing to show you. This is a blank journal that I'm putting in my shop. I showed you the picture of this cover, this collage. I had not made it into a cover, so now I've made it into a journal. This is the cover. There is a different color of blue up here, and that's because the glue turned it blue. But I kind of like that. If you don't like it, if you buy it, you can always change it, put some more appliques around it. And it's 56 pages, blank pages. I love it. There's a paper bag here, and I have tags to go in it, in the paper bags, and I've embossed the paper bag and inked it. And this is a very pretty collection. I'll leave the link in the description. I can't remember offhand whose it is, but I like it. I put a couple of appliques throughout, not much. And this is the paper that I have in my shop printed if you'd like to buy some. And this is the color of blue for the background, and this is the color of pink. And this is part of that. And this I also have in my shop. And this I have in my shop. I really like this paper. And this went really well with my pink background. And here's some more paper that's in my shop. Printed out already. So you have all of this. Very nice weight paper. It is not 20 pounds. It's much better than that. It's soft and silky. It's not heavy. It's just right for a journal. So these are the pages. Skip through here. They're the same on this side as they were on that side. Another little applique and applique. And back here I have another bag that I've embossed and inked, and I have these tags that go in there. And then I will be sending these tags as well that I made from the collection. I just added some appliques and, okay, where's the other one? These are all embroidered girls. They're not really embroidered, it's printed, but they look really nice and nostalgic. And these. So that's it for me today. And I thank you for stopping by. And I hope you'll break out the dollar stamps, get them out of jail, put them on your mats and start working with them and give them a new life, because they're kind of bored staying in the drawer. Okay, so we'll be back later. Bye-bye.